How you guys all doing? Did you guys make any money? Kind of slow day in the market today, but even though it's a slow day, doesn't mean there isn't ability to make money. I actually had a pretty profitable day. For our customers, we provide a portfolio that we put up every single day. It gives me my daily, weekly, monthly, and year-to-date P&L. So you see here, $100,000 account. I made about $1,000 today. I'm up over $30,000 this month and up over $125,000 year to date. I trade predominantly equity options, but I do trade other things as well. So this is a P&L statement that we give for our whole customer base. Let's talk about my secret weapon, the best technical indicator in the world, period, bar none. There's nothing like this. I wish I could say that I created it and I am the mastermind behind it, but I didn't. It's just a simple plugin you can get on Thinkorswim, you can get on TradeStation, but I will explain to you guys how it works and why it works so well. My name is Andrew Keene. I was a floor trader at the Chicago Board of Options Exchange for over a decade. I was a market maker in 125 different classes. I have used it, the world's best. It's a technical indicator for everything from day trading stocks to futures to Forex to swing trading stocks. I use it every single day in my trading plan. I'm trading futures, Forex, stocks, and commodities. I'm sure you guys have seen me on as a regular contributor to CNBC, Bloomberg. I'll be on Friday. Fox Business, I was just on last week. Sky Australia, BNN. I also do writing contributions for TheStreet.com, TradingPub, Minionville as well. So let's get the show on the road. Put the volume up a little bit, okay? The volume is now up. Little risk disclaimer here. Day trading, short-term trading, option trading, and futures trading is extremely risky. Never risk money you can't afford to lose. And I actually met Morgan when I was in Las Vegas, and I had a presentation at the Money Show on a Saturday. Basically, almost every chair was full. Probably had about 75 people in my presentation on Saturday. I had a couple members of my trading room there, which is cool. So when I said in my presentation, which I reiterate the fact to you guys today, the difference between a good trader and a great trader. A good trader thinks about how much money he can make. A great trader thinks about, if I am wrong, how much money can I lose? Okay, just think about that for a minute. You know, we used to be on the trading floor, and I used to say all the time, how much can I make on this position? Stop looking at how much money you can make. Think about, if you are wrong, how much you can lose. Never risk money you can't afford to lose. How did I find the cloud? And this is known as the Ichimoku Kinkin Hoi, or Ichimoku Cloud, or Cloud. I will admit that I have blown out a trading account before. I've actually blown out in my trading account twice. Thankfully, I haven't blown out in about 7.5 years. Blowing out an account is not fun. However, I always say you're not a true trader till you actually blow out your account. Just like Michael Jordan never became a true champion till he had years of misery and losing. So in 2006, I blew out my account when I was trading on the floor of the Chicago Board of Options Exchange. After a trip to Asia, I had to regroup. You know, trading is very, very mentally tough. Okay, if you're not mentally tough, you cannot trade. If you cannot stomach a P&L swing. When I was trading in 2007 and 2008, my profit and loss swings were $20,000 a day. 80% of that was my own money, so my net worth was swinging $20,000 to $30,000 a day. That's emotionally draining, okay? So I did blow out in 2006. I needed to clear my head, figure out if trading was right for me. I went to Asia. I went to study in a Buddhist monastery. It was in Thammasat University. It was about 45 minutes outside of the city. When I was there, I came across a bunch of traders, and they taught me the Ichimoku Cloud, which is now my favorite technical indicator. If you guys have heard of it, you guys are going to learn more on this presentation than you've ever learned before. If you haven't learned about the Ichimoku Cloud before, plug in because it's amazing, okay? Upon my return, okay, I went over there, blew out my account, came back, I had $50,000 to my name. I said to myself, I can make money trading. I've done it before, I can do it again. I took my last $50,000 to my name. You know, I went to Illinois and Champaign. I had a business degree, finance, and accounting. I said, I know I can make money trading. I will take this last $50,000 and I will try to trade. If I lose, I am done trading forever. I will get a financial analyst job at a desk, you know, corporate America, 9 to 5, 8 to 5, and I will do balance sheets and income statements, but I know I can make money. Okay? When I came back from Asia, my P&L started to explode. It went from $50,000, and now I've made over $5.5 million in my career. Okay? And the Ichimoku Cloud has become my best friend when I am trading. I've read every piece of literature, every YouTube video, every book, anything about the Ichimoku Cloud, and I'm here today to teach it to you guys. Okay? What is the Ichimoku Cloud? Let's just get a kind of a show of hands. Has anybody here heard of the Ichimoku Cloud or used it before? Ichimoku Kinkin Hoi? No, yes. I see a lot of good amount of yeses here. Daily, yes, no. So I would say about 60-40 yes. My favorite one, someone says. Okay, it's about 60-40 yes, okay? And the best thing about the Ichimoku Cloud is you can get it in as a plugin on many different softwares, okay? The Ichimoku Cloud is a technical analysis method that uses past, present, and futures to help traders identify at a single glance if a security is bullish or bearish. And I'm going to show you guys, and we're going to go over some examples, how within 15 seconds I can see if it's bullish or bearish. Not just present, past, and future. It's one thing to identify the trend right now, but how is the future trend and how is the past trend? Ichimoku Kinkin Hoi actually translate to one glance is the Ichimoku, Kinko is the equilibrium, and Hoi is chart. So one glance, equilibrium, chart. This works best on trending markets. You want to be trading this in trending products. The cloud is made up of 6 components. Each of them we are going to examine today, okay? It's not that confusing. I want you guys to make sure you understand it all, and it works great in trending products. Trading the Ichimoku Cloud. What is the cloud? What are the different components? As we said, 6 components of the cloud. Okay, a lot of people trade. People like to use tick charts. They like to use MACD. They like to use Fibonacci retracement. They're not Fibonacci extensions. Okay, you can remove all that from your charting. Put in one study, Ichimoku Cloud. That's all you need to trade. Using the cloud can also give you support and resistance. Exactly, you can use that on any time frame. Each product works differently on a different time frame. Matters how fast a product moves, how slow it moves. What's going to move faster? Is Facebook going to move faster throughout the day, or is the euro against the USD going to move faster? Obviously, Facebook's going to move faster. What's going to move faster? Or the Dow futures. Oil moves faster. We have to move our intervals and make them closer in time. We're going to identify the cloud and the trend, and we're also going to talk about using the cloud for options. When I trade, I predominantly trade equity options. I use the cloud every single thing I do. I bring up the daily chart immediately to see if it's a bullish or bearish setup, how the present is, how the past is, and how the future is. Basic, simple chart of Apple on the daily. Okay, we're going to go over what all these components are, but very, very simple. The red line is the 9-period moving average. The green line is the 26-period moving average. Okay, so this is a short-term moving average. This is a longer-term moving average. Currently, Apple is trading above the cloud. Future cloud is neutral, and past cloud, a lagging indicator, is Apple trading higher or lower today than 26 periods ago. So this is today's price backdated 26 periods ago. So today it's trading higher than where it was trading 26 periods ago. Okay, this is not a moving average. Take this into consideration. Okay, if Apple went every single day, it opened at 500. It traded to 100, went to 501, and closed at 500. If you had a moving average, that would give you a moving average of 500 every single day. It doesn't tell you the whole story of the day. The whole story of the day is Apple sold off all the way to 100. So the Ichimoku Cloud gives you a better indicator because it takes into where buyers came into the market and when sellers came into the market. I have tested many different charting. I've traded everything possible. I've traded market profile, if you guys know market profile, which is heavy duty stuff. I've used market delta before, heavy duty stuff. Ichimoku Cloud works the best, period, bar none. Okay? So if we look at a chart of Apple, there's no way to trade Apple to the short side here. There's two ways to trade Apple on the daily bar. It's long or flat. That's it. There's no rationalized with short position. Absolutely, it works with futures. And we're going to talk about it with futures. I'm going to show you examples, day trading stocks, swing trading futures, and then trading currencies as well, okay? It's simple. It's easy. I have examples from the last day or two, okay? And this is Apple on the daily chart. So it's above the short period moving average, above the longer period moving average. The future projects flat, okay? If we want it to be bullish in the future, it'd have to be shifted up, okay? It is trading above the cloud, which is bullish, and then it is trading higher than 26 periods ago, so that's bullish as well. So we can say Apple is bullish to neutral on this chart. Apple is bullish to neutral on this chart. So the 6 components of the Ichimoku Cloud, and I will apologize right now if I mess up any of the names and I mispronounce them. Because I often do mispronounce them. But the first one is the Tenkan sign, okay? This is your 9-period moving average, your short-term moving average, okay? A lot of people like to trade the 10 and the 30. Very similar setup. You say to yourself, Andrew, why 9 periods, okay? In Japanese trading, if you go over to Japan, every single dealer desk, aka every single trading desk, trade in the United States. You do the math of that, right? They use the Ichimoku Cloud over in Japan. They all make money trading, okay? In the United States, no one uses the Ichimoku Cloud, and 90% of U.S. traders fail to make money, okay? Fail to make money. 2, the Cajun sign. This is the 26-period moving average. You say to yourself, Andrew, average. When in the Japanese trading, they used to start this by trading it with rice. There was a trader who used this, and he made money like 62 straight days, okay? Trending product, 9-period moving average is a week and a half of data. Back in Japan, they used to have 6 trading days in a week. So 6 times 1.5 is 9, okay? So the short period moving average shows us a week and a half worth of data. 26-period moving average. Right now, we have 22 usually days of trading in a month. Back in Japan, they used to have 26 days in a month where you could trade. It has been back tested to move it to current times of 7.5, 7, 8, and 22. It does not work as well. So just go with the default setting and use your 9-period and your 26-period moving average. Seiko Span A is the 9-period moving average plus the 26-period moving average divided by 2 plotted in the future. We talk about this. The reason this is so great, it not only shows you present price action, it shows you future price action. Seiko Span B, this shows you a exact 50% Fibonacci retracement for high to low. So the 52-week high plus the 52-week low divided by 2. Okay, 52-week high, 52-week low divided by 2. In Seiko Span A, Seiko Span B make up the Ichimoku Cloud. Okay, they make up the Ichimoku Cloud. Keene is the cloud. Very simple and easy. If we're trading above the cloud, it's bullish. If we're trading below the cloud, it is bearish. In general, never look for shorts above the cloud. Never look for longs below the cloud. So you can just put this in, and within 10 seconds, you'll know which direction the market is right now, how it looks in the past, and how it looks in the future. Then we have the Kenku Span line. This is today's price plotted 26 periods ago, which is 1 month. So today's price plotted 1 month ago. Okay, and we're going to go over these very simple and easy, and then you guys can just start asking. I think Ninja has it as well, yes. So you guys can ask questions. I have a couple good examples we can look at here and how to set these up. I'll show you value added of a trading plan as well. So this is our Apple chart, okay? We have the Tenkan sign, okay, which is the short period moving average. This is the highest high and the lowest low divided by 2. It would be the high here plus the lowest low divided by 2. This gives you the shorter term moving average, okay? Shorter term moving average. Here we have the highest high over the last 26 periods, which would be probably right around here. And the lowest low over the last 26 periods would probably be here, divided by 2. So as we can tell, right now, Apple's trading above the short-term moving average and above the long-term moving average. So we know right now Apple is bullish. It is also above the cloud. How does the future look? Okay, so the top of the cloud is this 9-period moving average plus the 26 divided by 2 plotted in the future. So the future shows us that it's very neutral. Okay, the future is not bullish. It's actually neutral. Okay, so present bullish, future neutral. Okay, then the past. Since the Kenku Span line, which is today's price right here, plotted 26 periods ago, is higher than where it was actually trading 26 periods ago. Shows us there's more room to run to the upside. Okay, more room to run on the upside. Today's price, plotted 26 periods ago, shows us there's more room on the upside. Yes, you can get in TOS as well. I use it on TOS. So let's start with the Tenkan sign. What is the Tenkan sign? As we see here, this is the 9-period moving average. You can call the Tenkan sign the short-term trend. Okay, the short-term trend. This is very similar to a 10-period moving average. This is comprised of the highest high plus the highest low divided by 2 over the last 9 periods. Okay, highest high and highest low divided by 2. Okay, if you don't want to remember the math equation, that's fine. It took me a long time to memorize all the math equations, how this is comprised of. If you just want to pull it up on the chart and say, is it the short-term moving average? Is it trading above or below it? Trading above it. Okay, so just remember the Tenkan sign is a short period moving average. Then we have the Cajun sign, which is the longer term trend, other similar to a 30-day moving average. It is not the midpoint of the range. It is the highest high and the lowest low divided by 2. Okay, so if we had, here we had a blow off top here, right? If it went up to $700 and it was, 510 to 700, it'd be 700 plus 510 divided by 2. So it's not the midpoint. It's the highest high. What does the highest high show us? Where sellers came in. What does the lowest low show us? Where buyers came in. Okay, you always want to know the floor and the ceiling using the Ichimoku Cloud. So the Cajun sign, this is the highest high plus the lowest low divided by 2 over the past 26 periods. Highest high plus the lowest low divided by 2 over the last 26 periods. So if you're trading and you're a guy that likes to use the 10 period or in the 30 period, This is very, very similar. This is the 9. This is the 26. Okay, so we have the short-term trend present and the long-term trend present. So Apple right now is trading above the short period moving average and the long period moving average, and it's above the cloud. So we know right off the bat, within 5 seconds, all 3 indicators are bullish in Apple in the present moment. Okay, in the present moment. How is the cloud comprised? Not only when I'm trading do I want to know present moment, I want to know how it's going to be in the future. Okay? If I'm trading, that's great to know right now that it's bullish. But how does it look in the future? Is the future bright? Is the future grim? Okay? So the cloud is comprised of Senkou span A. This is the 9 plus the 26 divided by 2, plotted 26 periods in the future. Okay, so here we see, if you don't want to remember the math equation, just say, how is the future cloud pointed? As you can see here, it's pointed neutral. Okay, we want to see something that's pointed bullish, we can just look at the S&P, right? This is the S&P and this is on toss. How is this future cloud? This is bullish. Okay, we will talk about this. So it works on any product you want. I used to day trade it with oil, and I did really well day trading with oil. So the future cloud here is bullish. The future cloud here is neutral. Okay, it's not pointed out and up. So present, bullish. Future, neutral. Okay. The second part of the cloud. So this is the 9 and the 26 divided by 2, plotted in the future. No, this absolutely is not longer-term trading. I'll show you a 5-minute bar for Twitter and Facebook just from today and how you could have made money in it. So you can trade it as a swing trader. You can trade it as a day trader. You can trade in oil, Facebook, Twitter, Apple, the S&P 500 future, Dow. I'm going to show you a Euro USD chart. You can trade it on anything you want. Okay. The best thing about the cloud is that it's just a study you plug in. Okay, learning to know what the cloud means and how to trade it is different. Okay, but there's so many studies in Thinkorswim. This is the only study you need. Period. Okay, so this shows you in the future. The bottom line is a 50% Fibonacci retracement from the highest high to the lowest low. So the highest high of the last 52 periods, the lowest low divided by 2. This gives you an exact 50% retracement from high to low. Chemo, otherwise known as the cloud, okay? Easy, simple. Above the cloud, bullish. Below the cloud, bearish. That's all you really need to know, okay? If you wanted to get into more sophisticated strategies, and if you wanted to know, if the pink in the cloud is higher than the green, does that mean something? Yeah. It's obviously easier to break the cloud when the cloud is thinner. It's hard to break it when it is thicker. There's a lot more different strategy, right? But just know above it, bullish. Below it, bearish. In there, neutral. In there, neutral. Above it, bullish. Below it, bearish. That's all you need to know. Okay. Then we have the Kenku span line. Okay. There's a lot of debate in the Ichimoku Cloud community. Okay. The thing about the Ichimoku Cloud is it is written in Japanese, and I am Jewish, and the word shalom means hello, peace, and goodbye. Okay. When you translate Ichimoku and the teachings of Ichimoku have been dated for hundreds of years into English, sometimes some of the words get adjusted around because one word can mean many different things. Okay, so some people believe price above the cloud. Different traders believe if the lagging indicator is above the cloud, and which one is more important. Okay, so here in the Kenku span shows us today's price plotted 26 periods ago. Okay. Very simple and easy. Just if you don't want to remember the math equation, just say, hey, where is this price compared to today? This price here. Is this today's price? How does it compare to 26 periods ago? If it's like this, that means there's more room to run. Okay. This is a bullish setup. The past is bullish. Okay. Because a month ago it was only trading here, and now it's trading here. So we say, very simple. Present, bullish. Past, bullish. Future, neutral. okay? Bullish, bullish, neutral. You probably ask yourself, why use the cloud? Okay, that's great, Andrew, but why do I want to use it? What is it? Okay, when I talk about and I give presentations, I always say, I want everybody to say to themselves, what is my value added? Why do I want to use the cloud? And I'm going to tell you why you want to use the cloud, okay? The cloud is my favorite indicator because it is forward-looking, unlike other moving average, okay? Fibonacci levels and other popular technical analysis methods. Nothing else can show you the future, okay? This shows you past, present, and the future. Most stuff just shows you present, okay? This shows you the futures as well. The cloud takes into account more data than simple and exponential moving average. So it takes into more account than exponential and simple moving averages. The cloud can also act as support and resistance levels, also profit target levels. I'm going to show you guys, I have 4 charts. I have the future chart, and I have Twitter, Facebook, and I have Euro USD just to show you an example. And I literally, right before my presentation, I brought these up. These are perfect examples of how the cloud works. The cloud can be used as a tool for any trading product on any plan, okay? What kind of personal trader are you, okay? Everybody's in this room is a different trader. There's over 500 people in this room. You guys just want to type in your answer. What kind of trader are you personally? Are you aggressive? Are you conservative? Are you a pullback trader? Are you a breakout trader? Are you, aggressive trader? Do you like to trade the high beta names? Do you want to trade the low beta names? Do you trade aggressive, intraday, pullbacks? This is why it works so well. Aggressive day trader, okay? What kind of trader are you personally? If you're a swing trader, it works. Day trader, great. You can do whatever you want as long as you learn which matrix to use it on, okay? I would say I'm in between a day trader and a swing trader. My average hold can be anywhere from 3 hours to a week. I have some positions I have on for 6 months. I have some positions I have on for 12 months. I have some positions I take off within an hour, okay? So I'm somewhere between day trader and swing trader, but I do have some that are long-term, which you just have to change the interval from daily to weekly. So why use the cloud? It's simple, guys. It's so easy. You just look at it and you can figure out within 10 seconds what kind of setup we are, okay? If you just look at the S&P 500 futures, okay, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a better example later, okay? We look at 6 different things. Number 1, is it above or below the cloud? Above the cloud. Number 2, is it trading above the 9-period moving average? Yes. Is it trading above the 26-period moving average? Yes. So we have bullish, 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 okay? Is the future cloud pointed out and up? Yes. Bullish. Is it trading higher today than it was trading 26 periods ago? Here's exactly where it's trading 26 periods ago. Right here. Yes. Every single setup here in the S&P 500 futures on the daily chart is bullish. So this keeps you away from shorting the market as the market's going higher, okay? The reason that 90% of everybody that trades loses money is they're trying to trade against the trend. This is so wrong, and psychology tells you in your head to try to short when the market goes up and try to buy it when it goes down, when you should be doing the opposite. You should be buying 52-week highs and you should be selling 52-week lows, okay? These things that are trending higher usually go higher, okay? I know everybody wants to be, I play a lot of poker. You always want to be the guy at the poker table that can call somebody else's bluff, right? Or you want to be the guy that says he shorted Apple at 700 or he was long it at 40 bucks, okay? You were long Facebook at 18 or you sold it at 55. Doesn't matter. That's not the way you should work, okay? That's not the way you should work. You should be buying highs and selling lows. Depends on what product. Good question. What time frames does it work on? Tell me a product, I'll tell you the best way. Forex works best on a 4-hour bar. Forex works best on a 4-hour bar. Sideways market, it doesn't work very well. It's a trending market product, okay? ES futures, 12 minutes. Russell, 12 minutes, okay? If you guys are day trading a lot of futures, you have to realize that 80% of all days are trading range days and 20% are trending days. CL oil 5-minute bar, NASDAQ 12-minute bar. Okay, the cloud is the only indicator that is past and forward looking. Nothing else gives you as much data in such little amount of time. Averages are calculated in real time and plotted on both current price and 26 periods in advance. Gold futures are tough because the markets aren't that big, but a 5-minute bar. Intraday equity options time frame matters with the beta of the stock. 12 minutes for a 1.0 beta stock. If you have a stock with a beta higher than that, you can move it down to 10 or even 5. Okay. The cloud is applicable for any security you want to trade. Any security you want to trade, you can use the cloud. The cloud is not widely used in many other more popular products, okay? Let me ask you guys a perfect example. How many of you guys have taken a stop loss before, and the minute that you took your stop loss, it reversed the exact same way? Because I know it's happened to me so many times. ES futures, a perfect example, okay? Why do you think that is? Let me ask you a question. Why do you guys think that you get stopped and it reverses? What do you think it is? Because everybody has the exact same. It's not because they scam you. Because they know your stops. They know your stops. Day trading the YM is a 12-minute bar. You can look at a 10 or 15, but it works best on the 12. Okay? Everybody knows your stops. You guys want to be different, okay? You guys took the first step into making money. You took the first step into making your education in trading better, which is showing up here today. You know, it takes time to come and show up to a 24-hour marathon. You know, if you're here for an hour to watch me speak or you're here for all 24 hours, okay? It takes time to investigate in your education, okay? You guys have all taken the first step, which is showing up here. So you should give yourself an applause thing or a pat on the back. I used to have the, my thing actually has a toolbar. Here, I'm going to give you guys an applause here. So you guys all get applause for showing up here, okay? Now take this information that we are providing you, and apply it to your trading, okay? You guys have taken the first step. Now take it a little bit further, okay? The cloud is not widely used. And the reason is you're trading. Everybody has different stop levels. You don't think people know market profile. You don't think people know market delta. You don't think everybody knows the tricks where you're having your stop 2 ticks under the low of the day, 2 ticks above the high of the day, or 2 ticks under yesterday's low. No, I do use stop losses, okay? And I'm going to show you a couple examples. But you guys, the reason you get stopped is because the programs know it, okay? The ES Mini 500 Futures is the highest algo-based program out there, period, okay? ES Mini Futures is all algo-based. Citadel's supercomputer competes against Goldman Sachs, that competes against Morgan Stanley's, that competes against Merrill. They all know each other's tricks, okay? If this does this, then this does this, okay? However, they don't know the Ichimoku Cloud, okay? They do not know the Ichimoku Cloud. The cloud for option traders, okay? As option traders, which I am, okay, we find the cloud to be the most powerful indicator around. We apply the Ichimoku Cloud to all of our trading plans. Using the cloud steers us away from false signals and keeps me in the best setups. I take 15 trades a day. I take about 6 new entries and usually 8 exits a day. Okay? The Ichimoku Cloud is the first thing I pull up after I watch an unusual option activity. I look to see how the cloud is and how it can create to my trading plan. You guys are trading oil and gold. It's a 5-minute bar. Okay? It works better during the U.S. markets. It works really well around an oil number. Okay. Ichimoku Kinkenhoi, 6E, that's euro, 4-hour bar. These are only a few examples of the applications of the cloud. We believe that using the Ichimoku Cloud can benefit any trader regardless of their experience with technical analysis, okay? Stop taking take the emotion out of trading, okay? Everything is a risk versus reward setup. The Ichimoku Cloud keeps you emotionless, tells you where to short it, where your exits are, where's your stop loss, and where your targets are, okay? The cloud is the easiest indicator to read and apply in any trading plan. And it is an excellent tool for any type of level. If you guys just started trading and you trade 100 shares of stock, maybe 50 shares of stock, Ichimoku Cloud works. If you're slinging 10 lots of oil, it works as well. The books, there's only 3 books written in English, and none of them are as good as what I know. Okay, because I've combined all the information from everything in the Ichimoku Cloud into my presentation. A cloud for all kinds of traders. You can use it as a day trader. Using the cloud for a day trader, you can find intraday support and resistance levels. Swing trader, using the cloud. The swing trader can avoid trading against trends, can steer you in neutral territory. Using the cloud can also point to them stocks near breakouts. Long-term trader. If you're a long-term trader, let's say I have a position in DAN 6 months down the road, okay? I can look at the weekly chart instead of the daily chart. So it depends on my interval, and we will I'll show you guys examples. Just let me go through a couple more slides here. So if you're a day trader, it works. Swing trader works. Long-term trader, it works. It's easy and simple. Applications for the cloud, okay? This is what you guys all want to know, right? The cloud will work best on different time scales depending on the security. Faster time scales will produce more traps in some asset classes while providing good signals in others. How fast is too fast? Stocks. The best signal in stops work on the daily chart. If you want a day trade, you can look at a 5 or 15, but the best signals is on a daily chart. It works for earnings, not as well because earnings can be kind of unpredictable, but it does give you support and resistance on earnings as well. Currencies or currency futures. These trade best on a 4-hour bar. Anything faster will trap you. If you're trying to trade currencies on an hour bar, 30-minute bar, it's not going to work. If you're going to look on a daily bar, it's not going to work. You need to use currencies on a 4-hour bar. What is fast? Oil trades fast. You want to move from you want to trade oil on a 4-hour bar? Good luck, okay? You want to trade something that's fast that can get you in the trend right away. 5-minute bar trading oil futures. I used to day trade oil futures. A 2-lot 80 cents is $1,600. That's a big swing, okay? So 5-minute bar for oil futures. Ooh, is there another one? It also works well for treasury bonds. Okay, I've actually the only one I haven't traded on is bonds. Bonds is the only thing I've never traded the Ichimoku Cloud on, but they do work well as well. Okay. As we can see here, this is a perfect chart. Okay, every pullback gets bought, and we will go over the S&P 500 futures on a daily chart, and I will show you the buy signals or buy setups using the cloud. So I'll show you the buy signals or the buy setups. I have 75 equity option positions right now, so I really just don't have time to trade oil. I wish I did. I wish I could trade Twitter on a 5-minute bar, Facebook on a 5-minute bar, Tesla and Apple as well. I have 75 equity option positions. I just do not have enough time, but I wish I could. Okay. Here we see some false signals. The thickness of the cloud matters. Okay. If thinner cloud, easier to break. Thicker cloud, harder to break. Easy analysis of securities. The simplicity of the cloud allows for a quick an easy analyst of any stock. And I'll let you guys throw out stocks in a couple minutes here, and we can look at a couple stocks together. So I'll let you guys throw it out, and you can look at any stock you guys want to look at together. Using the cloud, we can determine quickly, is it bullish or trends, support, resistance. Determine the likeness of a breakout. Determine risk and reward setups. My take on the cloud, okay? Since the cloud originated in Japan, there's very little literature written in English, okay? I will go on record saying I know more about the Ichimoku Cloud than anybody at any webinar you guys will ever see, okay? I've studied this since I was taught it in Asia about 7 years ago. Backwards, forward, forwards, backwards. I probably can't pronounce the right word, names for the signs, but I know this as well as anybody, okay? And I currently actively trade this every single day. Like I said, guys, you guys are all going to look for mentors out there or someone that you like and you want to, take their education or take their courses or take their workshops, and we'll go over now what I think about that, and we'll do this in a second here. What's important, okay, and what makes my teaching different? I will tell you the importance of the cloud thickness, the space in between the current price and the cloud, importance of the lagging indicator, support and resistance within minutes on the cloud, different moving periods for different stocks, okay? It's one thing to be taught stuff in theory, right? It's one thing to say, oh, this stock is going to go up, so you should have bought it here and you should have bought it there, okay? That's one thing, okay? So it's another thing to actually move it to real time, okay? There's some websites that I won't say the names that you can go on there and they'll give you a lot of stuff after the fact. Well, it was obviously a buy here because it went up. It was obviously a sale here when it goes up, okay? I'm using the stuff in real time throughout the course of the day, okay? So it's one thing to use it from practical experience. It's one thing for practical experience, and it's another world for real-world testing, okay? I have traded the cloud for every single product except for bonds, okay? I've traded it for currencies. I've traded for day trading stock, swing trading stock, pullbacks on stocks. I've used it for oil futures, gold futures. I've traded corn futures with it before. That didn't work so well. I've traded soybeans. I've traded wheat. I've traded everything. Yeah, Scott says he's traded on bonds. I've actually never used it from bonds. The only product that I've actually never traded. I trade TLT and TBT, but I haven't traded that much after that. No, just you can put in, if we go to Thinkorswim, okay? I use Thinkorswim for my charting, okay? You go here and you go to studies, okay? Look at how many studies there are here, guys. If I wanted to, I could count them. There's probably, I would say, a couple hundred studies, right? Okay. So when you go into Thinkorswim, you go to here, you go to Ichimoku Cloud, okay? That's all you need to put in. Ichimoku Cloud, and you just add it, okay? That's all you need to do to trade, okay? You can combine it with the squeeze. You can combine it with tick. You can combine it with market profile. You can combine it with market delta if you want. You don't need to. The cloud tells you everything in a nutshell. And I was just told by Morgan that we have plenty of time here, guys. So if you guys have stock specifically you want me to go over, or any charts you specifically want me to go over, I will go over them as well. Let me finish this a little bit, and then at the end, I'll go over any chart you want, okay? Any chart you guys want. Everybody keeps asking about Baidu. Summary. The Ichimoku Cloud is a technical analysis method that uses forward-looking moving averages to help traders identify at single glance if the security is in a bullish or bearish territory. I used soybeans before, but it didn't work that good. Okay, bullish or bearish territory. The cloud is made up of 6 components. The cloud works best in trending markets. The cloud will not produce good signals in markets that are in periods of consolidation or sideways price action. So this works best in trending markets. The cloud works best on different time scales depending on the security. Faster time scales will produce more traps in some assets while providing good in other ones, okay? So if you're trading oil on a 5, perfect, okay? If you're trading oil on an hour, no so much. You got to know what your product is and then what you should be trading on. And I will tell you all of those, okay? I will tell you which ones it works best on. The cloud is the best indicator as an indicator for also support and resistance. So what is the cloud used good for? It's good for breakout. It tells you where to enter, where to exit, where's your stop loss, and possible targets, support, resistance. Guys, the chart tells everything, okay? The slope and thickness of the cloud can help identify the strength of the trends. If you want to move moving averages, I will have a heads up competition against you day trading. You can use the moving average. I'll use the Ichimoku Cloud. Because I know for a fact it works better than any moving average out there. Okay? If you use moving averages and you think it works great, more power to you. Okay? There's a reason 90% of all U.S. traders lose money. And there's a reason that every Japanese dealer desk has this up on their screen. This is how you're making money. Okay? The simplicity of the cloud allows for quick and easy analysis of the chart in any stock, ETF, future, or index. Within 15 seconds, I can know if its chart is bullish or bearish. And I'm going to show you guys how I go through this. Simple, easy, every single time. As you guys listen to presentations here today, okay, and you're looking for a mentor, you're looking for a trader, you're looking for a teacher that you think can help educate you, okay? You're looking for someone that you might want to take workshops or courses with, okay? I said the exact same thing in my Money Show presentation, okay? 3 simple questions I would ask anybody, okay? I would raise my hand. I would say, number 1, do you trade real money? And what most people are going to tell you, yes, they trade real money. Of course they're going to say they trade real money. You have 1 share of Facebook, it's technically real money. The number 1 question, do you trade real money? Hypothetical, systematic world doesn't work, okay? Let me tell you a little story. I have one of my good friends started a hedge fund, okay? $20 million he got up front to start his hedge fund. He's back-tested it. He spent 9 months back-testing his strategy. It has worked every single year for the last 20 years, okay? Sounds great. He got $20 million to run his hedge fund. He is down money year to date, okay? He is practical versus reality is 2 different things. So number 1, do you trade real money? Answers everybody is to say the same thing is yes. Number 2, do you have P&L statements or can I see them? Can you show me a portfolio spreadsheet of your P&L, okay? We email this out to our customer base every single day, twice a day, okay? This is all my open positions. These are all unusual option activity open positions using the Ichimoku Cloud, okay? These are all my positions, and then we have daily, weekly, monthly, and year-to-date P&L, okay? Daily, weekly, monthly, and year-to-date P&L. We update this twice a day. I was down $1,100 this morning. I ended up $990, okay? Daily, weekly, monthly, and year-to-date P&L. Okay, this is on a hypothetical $100,000 account due to compliance. I am not a registered investment advisor, which is good for you guys, because then you guys can just shatter off any stock you want, and I can give you my opinion because I can tell you whatever I want because I'm not registered, okay? So this month, I'm up over 30%. Year to date, I'm up over 125%, okay? Number 3, how often do you trade, okay? Someone that tells you they trade the opening bell and that's it is crazy, okay? I trade options open 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. They close at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm at my desk all day long, okay? There's no best time to trade, okay? You never know when a good trade is going to come across the tape. What about the Euro USD breaks the Ichimoku Cloud at 3 in the morning? Does that mean that you should only trade the opening bell in the U.S.? No. So when you think to yourself, you see a mentor, do you trade real money? Do you have statements that you can show me? Okay, can you show me something that shows that you make money? And when do you trade? Someone says, I trade the opening bell, and then I go back to sleep. I trade the close. I trade the middle part of the day. I trade every single minute the stock market is open. When I was a market maker on the floor at Chicago Board Options Exchange, okay, I was a young guy, eager. You know, I started on the floor when I was 22 years old. Okay, I was down there for over a decade. The older guys, the guys that were 40 at the time, would go to get lunch. They would come back because it's a slow period during lunch time, right? Not every day, not once a week, maybe every other week. They come back, I go, oh, how was your lunch? They're like, oh, it was good, I got a turkey sandwich. They're like, how was the trading? I go, I don't know, you missed a $3,000 trade. I go, how's your $3,000 turkey sandwich? You know? So there's no right time that's the best time to trade. Okay? There's no right time, the best time to trade. So I trade all day long. I trade all day long. So we'll look at a couple charts right here, okay? And I just brought up a couple from today, okay? So the first one I'm going to look at is going to be Facebook, okay? We have Facebook here on a 5-minute bar, okay? And we see here, if we went to Facebook on the daily chart first, let me just get Facebook on the daily. So Facebook on the daily chart. As we can see here, Facebook on the daily, lately, Facebook, I don't combine Ichimoku with anything. I don't want to confuse myself. Okay? Lately, Facebook has been a little weak. Okay, if we looked at it on the daily chart, we'd say, hey, it's into the cloud right now, which is neutral. Okay, it's under the 9 and 26 period moving average. Okay, so that's bearish. It's neutral here, bearish here. Future cloud is neutral, and this is neutral as well. So it's neutral to slightly bearish. Okay, so when I think to myself, neutral to slightly bearish, I might want to trade Facebook to the short side. Okay, we had a perfect, great example today. Okay, not last week, not 6 months ago. Facebook opened. Okay, right here. This is pre-market action. Facebook opened at 46.36. Got a tail on top, and you want to enter on the close of the bar. Facebook closed at 46.21. Simple, easy. Facebook on the 5-minute bar broke the cloud to the downside. On this price level, okay, it's under the 9-period moving average. It's under the 26-period moving average. Future cloud is pointed down. It's trading lower today than it was trading 26 periods ago. You short Facebook at 46.20. You have a stop at 46.80. Okay? Short Facebook, 46.20. Stop, 46.80. 60-cent stop. You hit 3 targets to the downside. 60 cents, $1.20, and $1.80. And it never, ever goes back to 46.80. So this is a perfect example of day trading Facebook. Short Facebook at 42.80. This is blown up the whole way. You short Facebook at 42.80. Sorry, 46.20. Short at 46.20. Stop at 46.80. You hit target 1, 2, and 3. Target 1, 60 cents. Target 2, $1.20. Target 3, $1.80. Simple, easy. Cash in your pocket. Shorting Facebook as a day trade. Perfect. Let's go to a different one. Let's look at Twitter on a 5-minute bar. Okay, Twitter and Facebook moves pretty fast. You want to catch these while you can. Very, very similar to Facebook. Okay, Twitter opens in the cloud, closes. You have to enter these on the close of the bars. Okay, you short Twitter 40.80. Okay, what does this mean? Let's look at every single one of my indicators. Is it below the cloud? Yes. Is it below the 9 and 26 period moving average? Yes. Is the future cloud pointed down? Yes. Is it trading lower here than it was trading 26 periods ago? Oh, right here? Yes. Every single one of my 6 indicators gives me a short setup. Short Twitter, 40.80. Stop. Always put your stop above the cloud. So you short Twitter, 40.80. Stop at 41.40. Okay, hit target 1, 2, and 3 in Twitter. It's that easy. Okay, that easy. Stop targets is just above the cloud. So if you short Twitter below the cloud, you're having your stop above the cloud. And in theory, as the cloud shifts, you can just keep moving it lower, okay? So if by the end of the day, we could actually move our stop down to like here, okay? So you short below the bar on the breakout below the bar, and you have your stop above the bar, okay? It has a 26. It's right here. The green one's the 26 right here, okay? Boom. Simple and easy. Go to a different one. How do I find my target levels? So here, you know, if I was shorting and risking 60 cents, my profit targets would be 60 cents, $1.20, and $1.80. Okay, so 60 cents, $1.20, and $1.80. Okay, so that's Twitter. Let's look at another one, and I could bring this up on anything and it'll work. Okay, S&P 500 futures. We all know this is the daily chart. They've been great. Okay, if we looked at it at first glance, what does it show me? Above the cloud, number one, bullish. Above the 9-period moving average, bullish. Above the 26-period average, bullish. Future cloud, bullish. Trading higher today than it's trading 26 periods ago. That's bullish as well. So everything tells me that it is bullish. If you look here, and we actually pulled it back out a little bit, okay, usually one of my setups, I'm going to give you one of my 6 setups right now, is a bullish chart, which we all know the S&P 500 futures have been in a bullish chart. Okay, you wait for it to get into the cloud, and you buy on the breakout above the cloud. Okay, so this is one of my 6 setups that I'm going to teach you guys in my workshop. Okay, so we see here it got into the cloud. This is actually a trap down here and a false signal. It would have not have set up as a short anyways. So S&P 500 futures get into the cloud. You would buy the breakout of the cloud at 1650. Okay, you buy the breakout of the cloud here at 1650. That would have had you in the whole way. That was signal number 1 on July 9th. Okay, signal number 2. What happened? We sold off. We got into the cloud again. As you guys see here, we never got under the cloud. You know, so you get in the cloud. We wait till we get into the cloud, and we wait for that breakout bar higher. We get into the cloud. We get a breakout bar higher here, 1671. Another signal on 9/9. What happens? We rally huge. We get back into the cloud. What usually happens in the S&P on the daily bar? We get into the cloud. We break to the upside, and then you buy it here. Signal number 3 on 10/10. You buy it at 1682. All 3 of these signals within the last 6 months have worked in the S&P 500 futures on the daily chart. If you want to look at it now on a 12-minute bar, it's not going to work well today because, like I said, 80% of the days are trading range days. 80% are trading range days, okay? Only 20% of them are trending. So I think this is the 12-minute bar, right? So basically, we sat there all day. We were technically under the cloud, and we kind of just sat there all day. So in theory, I guess you could have shorted it here, but knowing that we're in a trading range day, it's not going to work as well. Let's look at a different one. You guys want to look at currencies? Let's look at currencies. Okay, I brought up a chart here of Euro USD. This was last week. Okay, what happened? Broke the cloud to the downside. You short on the close of the bar. It happened at 5 a.m. Okay, you short Euro USD at 136.32. Okay, you short it there, 136.32. You want to short it on the close of the 4-hour bar. Your stop is going to be above the cloud. So you short it here, 136.32. Your stop at 138. Okay. If I'm risking 140 pips, 160 pips, if I'm risking 160 pips here, target 1 is going to be 80 pips. Target 2 is going to be 160 pips. And target 3 is going to be 240 pips. Okay. So you short it here. You're risking 180 pips. Or 160 pips. You're risking 160 pips. Target 1, 80 pips. Target 2, 160 pips. Target 3, 240 pips, exactly where it bounced up. Okay, so this is Euro USD. Okay, worked up great there as well. You can go through this all the time. Okay, just every single chart. So we have 6 strategies for using the Ichimoku Cloud. I will teach you guys this is on December 11th at 2013 at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You will learn how to use the cloud to trade stocks, options, futures, and Forex. You will identify the best cloud setups for profitable trades. Are you a day trader, pullback trader, aggressive trader, or swing trader? In this course, we'll start with showing you guys how to set up your charting properly, how to set up the proper thickness of the line, the color of the line, what they all mean. Then you will learn how you will make money being a day trader, pullback trader, an aggressive trader, or a swing trader. You will learn my 6 best strategies for using the cloud. I already talked about one of them, and one of my things is wait for, if we're in a bullish trend, wait for us to get into the cloud and then break above the cloud. Today, guys, if you buy the Ichimoku Cloud, okay, so what you will get a 2-hour workshop on December 11th, okay? And don't leave just yet. I'm going to be more than happy to look at as many stocks and charts as you guys want to go over for the next half an hour or so, okay? So I will give you my 6 best setups for using the cloud. Not only that, you will also get my unusual option activity workshop. We usually sell this for $97 alone. This is 8 hours of recorded information, how to use unusual option activity. So we will go over unusual option activity workshop for 8 hours. You will get this webinar recorded. You will then also get the 2-hour workshop on December 11th. And then we're also going to throw in three recordings of me trading the Ichimoku Cloud in real time. You'll get about 16 hours of recording plus a 2-hour workshop, and you guys can sign up today for only $97. We have a limited amounts of space. I know last time I was with Morgan and you guys, I sold out and we didn't have that much spots. So we do have a limited amount of spots, and we will sell out today. So you guys make sure you sign up. optionsonthefloor.com/pub. You'll get 16 hours of recording plus a 2-hour workshop with me. You can ask me any chart you want. You can ask me how to set it up. You can ask me what every line means. Plus the unusual option workshop, you will get that for free. And as I leave this slide up, if you guys want to throw out any stocks or any whatever you want, I will look at these. Okay? If you want to throw anything up, just let me know. NG is that natural gas. Natural gas is hard to play because it's only $3.70. So as you see here, the first thing I usually look up is I look to see if it's trending or trading range. This looks like a trading range product, okay? So it doesn't look very good as a trending product. It doesn't look very good as a trending product. It's a trading range product. CMG, Chipotle on the daily chart, okay? Stocks work best on the daily chart. Kind of flatlined here. Number 1, is it above the cloud? Yes. Number 2, is it above the 9-period moving average? No. Number 3, is it above the 26-period moving average? Yes. Future cloud, neutral to slightly bullish. Is it trading higher than it was trading 26 periods ago? Yes. Okay. So in my opinion, CMG is bullish to neutral. Looks like it might want to start to roll over. I would not take a short. Okay. This is very, very important here in CMG. I would not take a short until the 9-period crossed the 26. So if we have the 9-period crossing the 26, then I would take a short. Otherwise, I wouldn't take it at all. There's CMG for you. Baidu. I know a lot of people asked about Baidu. You guys have got to make sure you sign up for the course here on optionsonthefloor.com/pub because we will sell out. You guys want to get in as fast as you can. Kind of like when I'm trading during the day. Baidu on the daily chart. This is as neutral gets. Okay. What I would do in Baidu. Okay. This is a perfect example here in Baidu. Okay. Right now, I would not have a position on. Okay. It's trading above the 26, above the cloud. Future cloud is neutral. trading exactly where it's trading 26 periods ago. So this was a good setup it gave us before, okay? The overall trend is Baidu is obviously bullish. Wait for it to get into the cloud, okay, and then break above. So you could have bought Baidu here at 152. You would have had a stop at 142, okay? You could have bought at 152, stop at 142, and you would have taken that 10 to the upside. You would have had profit target at 157, 162, and 167. So you would have made money on all that, okay? Wait for Baidu to get into the cloud, and then wait for a breakout bar above it, okay? I would not be long Baidu here. Tesla. Right now, Tesla is only a short, okay? Tesla was a long, okay? This is what I'm talking about, guys. You want to see it get into the cloud and a breakout above, okay? This is not a good breakout bar above, okay? So this got into the cloud, it broke the cloud. An aggressive trader can short Tesla at 150, okay? An aggressive trader can short Tesla at 150. Is that better? Hold on. If you guys want a full screen, you're going to have to sign up for the workshop. I'm just kidding. Okay, so an aggressive trader could have shorted the doji candle here at 150. You would have had your stop at 182. That's a big stop, okay? If you are a short in Tesla and you don't mind being aggressive, you can short every 9-period moving average and have your stop above the 26. So you can wait for 130, short it, have your stop above here. If you want to wait a little longer, you short the 26 with your stop in the cloud. Tesla right now is only a short. Tesla is only a short, okay? You want to see it get to the 9-period average, and you want to short every 9-period moving average. What else do you guys want to see? Las Vegas Sands. Las Vegas Sands on the daily chart. A lot of these momentum names seems like they're running out of steam. Las Vegas Sands, CMG. You know, here in Las Vegas Sands, very, very neutral. Very neutral, okay? Trading under the 9 and 26, but above the cloud. Future, neutral. Past, neutral. So this is neutral to slightly bullish. Same thing in Las Vegas Sands. Wait for it to get in the cloud and wait for a breakout above. I would not want to be in Las Vegas Sands here, okay? I'd wait for it to get into the cloud and wait for that breakout bar above the cloud. Someone wants to see Japanese British pound, Aussie dollar. Okay, we're going to have to switch this one here from the daily to the 240. Okay, from the daily to the 240. Oh, it's a beast. Look at this. This is the perfect example, guys. This is exactly what you wanted, okay? You would have bought pound USD right here. Oops, I want to do price level. Okay, you could have bought pound US Aussie dollar right there, right? At 169. You would have had your stop at 167.70, so about 140 pips. Every time it got into the cloud, the breakout bar worked. So you could initially bought it here, had your stop under here, okay? You could have bought it again here with your stop here. Went straight up, got to the cloud. Any of these breakouts, guys, this is one of the 6 signals you're going to learn here, is it in a strong trend, you know, it has to consolidate to find new buyers, right? So it goes up, it gets into the cloud or at the cloud, and this acted as support, and it just went straight up. So this gives you right here in GPS Aussie dollar, this gives you 1, 2, 3 bullish signals since in the last week, okay? And you never got stopped. That's 3 in a row. And I didn't even pull this as one of my, you know, things to look at, okay? If you bought it right here, 169.30, and you stop 160 pips, usually I would take profit 1 at half the distance, 80 pips. Profit 2 at 160 pips. When I get target 2, I leave my stop to break even. Okay, so if I hit target 2, stop to break even. And then here I'm going to show you guys something really quick. So let's say you take a trade here. So this is a really good question, okay? Someone says, I'm just going to pull this up in Excel. Obviously, this wasn't planned. Okay, so how to figure out targets, okay? It's one thing to trade. It's another thing to figure out targets, right? So let's say, I don't know, I bought ZZZ. It doesn't matter how many shares you buy at 30.80, okay, with a 30.20 stop, okay? Usually the way I like to have it, I like to have 3 targets, okay? So target number 1 would be half the distance here, so 60 cents divided by 2. So target number 1 is 30.50. Target number 2, sorry, that's the wrong way, 30 cents on top, 31.10. Target number 2 would be the 60 cents, which would be 31.40. Then once I get filled on target 2, my stop moves to break even. Okay, so once filled on target 2, stop to break even. And then target 3, okay, depends how aggressive I want to be. If I want to target 3, I would probably put target 3 at like $1.20, so maybe $32. Okay, so that's target 1, target 2, and target 3. Okay, target 1, target 2, and target 3. And you can move your stop, to break even. Okay, so that's target 1, target 2, and target 3. The lagging line, of course, it's more reliable. Everything is more reliable than moving averages. You guys, if you can take anything out of this, if you just take out that it's better than anything out there. Okay, it's better than anything out there. In this workshop we have, guys, on December 11th, and like I said, we have a limited amount of spots. On December 11th, we are going to teach you six setups. Okay, depending on what kind of trader you are, you're going to get 6 setups. Okay, I always talk about everything's value added, right? What value added are you guys going to get out of it? Okay, the value added you guys are going to get out of it is you're going to walk out of the workshop with 6 new weapons to play with, 6 new things in your arsenal. Okay, if you want to day trade, if you're a currency trader, if you're a Forex trader, if you're an option trader like myself, if you're a swing trader, if you're a day trader, if you're aggressive, if you're not aggressive, okay, if you're looking at things for 6 months down the road, you'll get 6 different strategies, and you'll get the recording for that as well. You'll get the recording, so even if you guys can't make it, you will get the recording for that as well. Okay, you will get the recording. If you guys want to throw out some more stocks, let me know. And I'm just looking at my email, and it's blowing up with people signed up. So you guys should probably try to get in as soon as you can, because we are going to sell out. VJet, VGET, it's a 3D printer space. VJet doesn't even have an Ichimoku Cloud because it's it hasn't been 26 periods. So VJet does not even have it. Very simple and easy. I would wait for a breakout above 45, and I'd probably buy it above 45. But this doesn't even have a cloud. Netflix. Netflix, clearly higher. Okay, clearly higher. Same thing here in Netflix, guys. And this is one of the 6 signals you're going to learn. Okay, is in a trend. Okay, wait for it to get into the cloud, consolidate, and a breakout above the cloud. Okay, so Netflix, we saw a breakout here at 223. Okay, got into the cloud and broke above 223. Bank of America. I will throw up the gold futures in a second. I know a lot of people want to see gold. Bank of America. I don't like to trade Bank of America personally. The beta's not high enough for me. Okay, so the longer so if you see here, the first thing you got to do is when you pull up to a chart, is it a trading range chart? Is it a trending chart? This is a trading range chart. Okay, I mean, look at this. Since September, it was stuck in a range of 13.5, 1476. That doesn't show me anything I want to trade. Okay, this doesn't give me anything I want to trade. This is a trading range product. It doesn't move enough for me. This is boring. I want to trade these at Triple D, ZJet. I want to trade these in SSYS. I want to trade these for Netflix. I want to trade these for Green Mountain Coffee. Dollar sign Y. I don't know what that one is. And I'm going to look at gold futures. I don't know what Y is. Not this one, right? GC. Is it pound GC? If you guys look at give me the signal for gold, I can look. At GC. That didn't work either. Is it just GC? That doesn't work. I'm on Thinkorswim, so thank you. /GC. Okay. So gold, as we all know, we look at gold on the daily chart. Okay. Not so good. Let's get a 5-minute chart. I've actually never traded. I haven't traded gold on the 5-minute chart in a while. Okay. So we opened up this morning. Okay, and we had a breakout above the cloud. So we opened up this morning. Okay, we opened right here. We opened under the cloud. Okay, thin cloud, easier to break. Thin cloud, easier to break. Thick cloud, harder to break. So we opened up under the cloud. You know, what you want to do is you don't want to take a setup under the cloud, just randomly under the cloud. You want to see a break of the cloud. Break of the clouds works best. So we see here a break of the cloud here in gold, okay, at 1233.20. So if you bought 1233.20, it's above the 9 and 26 period moving average. Lagging indicator lines up, and the future cloud was pointed upward. So you buy gold here at 1233.20. Okay, you have a stop at about $3. Okay, gold you might have to give it more than $3 though. It ripped to the upside. What happened, guys? This is the signal you guys are going to learn. It got into the cloud and it broke above the cloud, and then it closed on the high of the day. Any of these little setups here above the cloud, you could have been buying any of these here with your stop under 1235. Okay, any of these you could have bought at 1242 to 1244 and stop under the cloud. Okay, 1235 buy any of these, and then it breaks above the cloud. SLV 12 minutes. I would say it's SLV 12 minutes. What is the question? Why are you ignoring other moving average in 26 days back on GC? I don't know if GC works best on a daily, weekly, or monthly because I probably haven't traded in a couple years. But gold works very well on a 5-minute bar. I know that because it is a fast-moving product. Okay, it is a fast-moving product. Look at how thin this cloud is, guys. That thin cloud is easy to break. Okay. GMCR, Green Mountain Coffee. The blue line is the lagging indicator. Okay, the blue line is the lagging indicator. So Green Mountain Coffee, if you guys are an aggressive trader, you can short Green Mountain Coffee at $68. I don't know what $Y is. It doesn't go in. It does not go in. So here we have Green Mountain Coffee, right? This is a short setup, okay? I would wait in Green Mountain Coffee, okay? If you want to be aggressive, you can short it here. 67, 60, shorted it up here, $70. Any shorts in here is Green Mountain Coffee is fine, I think. It's under the cloud, yes. It is trading above the 9 and 26, so that is slightly bullish. It's trading exactly what the lagging indicator is. Future cloud is pointed down and neutral. Great presentation. Thank you. You're welcome. Make sure you sign up for the course because we don't have that many seats left. I'm getting my emails right now. So anything in Green Mountain, if you want to be aggressive, you can short Green Mountain, stop above the cloud. Okay, it's about an $8 stop. You can short it here, stop above the cloud. Or if you want to wait, you can short it under 65. Okay. If I had to choose, if Green Mountain is going to, I would bet money that Green Mountain goes. Okay, so if I shorted it here, which would be 67.60, I would bet Green Mountain goes down $10 before up $10 for any dollar amount. Okay. What is the question about unusual option activity? The red line is the 9-period moving average. Yes. So when we start the workshop, I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you guys how to set this all up. So it looks exactly like my charts. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys at the workshop how to set this all up through TOS and TradeStation. You already bought the course, but really struggling with what options and strikes you are picking for the swing trades for the cloud. Okay. Good point. So someone wants to know how they can combine unusual option activity with the cloud, okay? My biggest position I've had on in 6 months is AIG. I'm long May 55 calls and AIG, okay? AIG, okay, on the daily chart, it is neutral, okay? So AIG on the daily chart, it is neutral, okay? However, I bought May 55 calls. How far away is May? It's about 6 months away. So then I would move it to a weekly chart. How does AIG look on the weekly chart? So this is more of a swing trade. It looks as great can be. Above the cloud, trading right between the 9 and 26. Every single tail finds buyers. Future clouds pointed out and up. And it's trading above where it's trading 26 weeks ago. Okay. So in AIG, the daily chart might not look that great. Okay. But the weekly chart looks great. So in AIG, we saw a huge call spread buyer. Okay. We saw a huge call spread buyer. Combine that with the weekly chart, everything looks great. DAN's another one I have a position on. Okay. DAN, March calls were bought. That's 5 months away. When something's 5 months away, you can move to the weekly instead of the daily. Okay, so you can move to the weekly. Here on the weekly, okay, not that strong, but rationalize, it's still above the cloud. Okay, so I can use unusual option activity with the cloud. Unusual option activity with the cloud. I don't know MT4. I do not know what MT4 is. I do not know what. Yes, the course will teach you, if we want to go back to what you're getting with the course, okay? The course will show you guys. Metastock, I can look into it. I've never used it on Metastock, okay, guys? So we don't have that much time left, okay? So the 6 strategies during the Ichimoku Cloud on December 11th, okay? Use the cloud, trade stocks, options, futures, and Forex. Stock, options, futures, and Forex. You're going to get the best trade setups. You know, this morning, I wasn't trading that much, okay? I'm aggressive. Do I have my trade log? I put on, let's see, I put on 4 new positions and 9 exits today, okay? And, you know, for a while, I wasn't making a trade, okay? So I always want to make sure I have the best possible trade setups, okay? Obviously, past performances and, you know, doesn't show future results, and I can't guarantee trading, but Green Mountain Coffee is for one, okay? Green Mountain, I would bet money Green Mountain Coffee goes down 10 before up 10. If I could make a binary bet on Green Mountain Coffee that it would go down 10 before up 10, I would, okay? This is how well the Ichimoku Cloud works, okay? The trend is down, got to the cloud. As you see here, you could have been shorting at the cloud as well. There's so many different setups, okay? And this course is going to teach you this, guys. Our unusual option activity workshop we sold out, and we sold 700 spots of this, okay? The Ichimoku Cloud setup is actually like the one I'm most excited for because it's so cool and so intricate, okay? So I will give you guys setups for day trading, pullback trading, swing trading, and aggressive trading, okay? 6 strategies. I'm going to take a couple more charts if you guys want, and then after that, I'm going to skedaddle. You can get the indicator on Ninja. You can get it on Ninja. You can get it on Thinkorswim. You can get it on TradeStation. I showed you guys where it was here on TradeStation. Okay, we have a couple more charts here. Google, Amazon. If you couldn't sign up, make sure you just keep trying to get in there because there's too much traffic to the site. It's crashing. Okay, so Amazon. So we have Amazon. If you want to look at Amazon on the daily chart, okay. Who asked about Amazon? Someone asked about Amazon. I'm gonna give you guys a little freebie here. Who asked about Amazon? Denny T. I'm putting you in the spot. Are you a swing trader? Are you an aggressive trader? What's your time frame? And whoever likes Amazon, tell me if you are a swing trader, a buy and hold trader, 1 to 3 months. Perfect. Okay. Day trader. Would you rather buy the first pullback or second pullback? Amazon does not work well on a day trading thing. Amazon doesn't work well day trading. Okay, so let's look at two easy setups, guys. Okay, I'm going to teach you guys easy setups here. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, so Amazon, simple, easy. Okay, and these are the kind of signals I'm going to show you. Okay, we can do this on any single chart. Number one, you want to buy Amazon today. You think Amazon's the greatest stock in the world. You think it's just going to keep going higher and higher. Okay, you buy Amazon today. Where is your stop? Very simple, very easy. You have your stop under the 9-period moving average. So if you want to buy Amazon today, you have your stop at $360. Okay, so that's $17 away. Target 1 at $8.50. Target 2 at $17. Target 3 at $25.50. Okay, if you want to buy Amazon today. If you're a pullback trader in Amazon, you wait for Amazon to pull back to the 9-period moving average. You buy the 9-period moving average. You have your stop under the 26-period moving average. Okay? So 9-period moving average, that's pullback number one. This acts as support. Support number two is here. So if you want to give it even more time, if you want to say, hey, this is going to test this gap here, you buy Amazon, 350, put your stop into the cloud. So it matters what kind of trader you guys are. Those are 4 signals I just gave you. There is no trade setups in Amazon to the short side at all. Okay, it's long or flat only. You could buy it here with your stop under the 9, buy it in the 9, stop under the 26, buy the 26 with a stop into the cloud. Okay, what else do we want to see, guys? Google, someone said. What other stocks do you want to see? Google. I wouldn't mind looking at some more currencies. If you guys have any currencies you want to throw out, I love trading currencies on the 240. You know why, to be honest, you know why I stopped trading currencies on the 240? It's easy. They're too slow for me, okay? I used to have currency trades on that could be on for 3 or 4 weeks or 5 weeks, okay? So, easy and simple. You want to buy Google here, you have to stop at 1020. Okay? You want to buy Google here, you have to stop at 1020, you're risking $25. Target 1, $12.50. Target 2, $25. Target 3, $37.50. Easy, simple in Google. There's 2 trades in Google to make. Long, flat. That's it. You cannot get short Google at all. Okay. Every single matrix is showing me a long setup here. Okay. You can take it long or flat. You wanted to wait for the pullback here. Okay. You wait for 1025. You'd have to put your stop under the low after earnings, 972. Okay. Google, simple and easy. Next one, 6A. That's Aussie, right? 6A, I think it has to be /6A. 6A, you're going to have to look at 6A on a 240 or 4-hour bar, okay? Okay, where's this product trended, okay? As you see here, in the last month, it's been trending down, okay? So you're only going to look at shorts just to begin, okay? It's been trending down. Boom, right here, there's a short setup in, maybe I'll start trading currencies better. Number one, short setup at 94. Stop, about 170 pips. That would have took you profit targets. What does it do? Gets into the cloud, breaks to the downside of the cloud. Short at 94. Stop at 96. Take profits all the way down. You never would have taken this setup. Okay? Just because it went above the cloud doesn't mean you take the setup. For a trend to reverse, it takes a long, long time. Okay? And then broke to the cloud again. You short it here, you're making more money. So we saw here in the last month, 1, 2, 3 short setups on this trade. 3 short setups on this trade. Perfect. Next one, Euro USD. 4-hour bar. We showed this one already. On this short setup here. Okay. I would not be looking to take anything long here. I would not be taking anything long in here. Okay. It's too choppy for me. Okay, and when you see those breakouts to the downside, okay, you want to see it break the downside and have a strong bar. This is not strong. This is why you wait for a close of the bar. Close of the bar. Pound yen. Pound yen. 4-hour bar. Pound's been strong on anything, right? So 4-hour bar, okay. Could have bought the breakout here at 158.65, okay. 158.65. You would have had your stop at about 157, okay. So risk about 160 pips. When you are setting your stops above the cloud, when you set up your stops below or above the cloud, make sure you don't do it like right below. Give it a little bit of space. So you buy it here, you have your stop under the cloud. Okay. You buy it again here, and you buy it again here. Okay. It's a runaway trade. If you want to buy right now, okay, you could buy Japanese sterling. What is this? British pound yen. You have to have your stop under 163.77. So if you wanted to buy the 9-period moving average, okay, if you're a pullback trader, an aggressive pullback trader, you could buy it right here, and you could have your stop under 163. Okay, so buying it here is not a bad setup. Having your stop under 163, about 120 pips. It's gone parabolic, okay, but I still think it goes higher before lower. SPWR. Don't trade the currencies on anything but a 4-hour bar. You're just going to chop yourself up. You don't understand, guys. This stuff has been back tested up the wazoo. Stick to what works. What works is the signal, is the time periods that I'm telling you. Okay, is the time periods that I'm telling you. The problem with the gold, well, futures are going to work better during the day. Futures are going to work better during the day. Okay, futures are going to work better during the day. Okay, so SPWR. Okay, we are in a bull channel. Okay, so you're not going to take these shorts because we're in this bull straight up here. Okay, you would have bought that one here. You could have bought up here if you wanted. You could have bought here if you wanted. You can buy again here if you wanted. SPWR. If you want to be aggressive in SPWR, you could buy the top of the cloud with your stop under the cloud. You could have bought 29.59 with your stop at 27. I would prefer to see, give me a bull bar. Give me a bull bar and let me buy a bull bar. To be aggressive, you buy 29.33 with your stop at about 27 bucks. If you want to be aggressive, you buy it here. If you're going to give it a little bit more time, I would personally wait for a bull bar. If this was a bull bar, I'd buy the close of the bar. Okay? That is the daily chart. You guys, the emails are blowing up. We do not have many spots left. Okay? So you're going to get 8 hours of recording of the unusual option activity. You're going to get this recording. You're going to get unusual option activity workshop with me for 2 hours. You'll also get probably 3 to 5 hours of opening bell. Okay? We have about 10 minutes more left, and I will, we have about 10 more minutes left, so we'll go over a couple more charts here, and then we're going to wrap things up. You guys, we don't have that many more spots left. You're getting the unusual option activity workshop, which is, you know, if we go to my P&L here, which we bring up a lot because I'm proud of it, daily up 990 bucks. We update this twice a day. Okay, I took 3 new trades today. I'm already at $450 in one of the trades. Okay, this is all unusual option activity, and this is all Ichimoku Cloud. Okay, I don't really get tricky. I stick to what I make money on. This is unusual option activity and the cloud. So daily, 990 bucks. Weekly, 990 bucks. The week just started. Monthly, $30,000. Then year to date, 126. Okay. Sometimes the cloud is too far. Yes, you can use the Cajun sign as a stop. If you want to give me a chart that I can look at, and Mr. Keene is my father, please Andrew or AK or something like that. If you buy this, you will automatically get the unusual option activity course. Okay, we sell this for $97 alone. Okay, you'll automatically get the unusual activity course. Okay, this is 8 hours of how to learn unusual option activity, which is my forte of how I made $5.5 million. Okay, I just started using Ichimoku with my unusual option activity. Okay, so unusual option activity really is, you know, my core product, and using Ichimoku with it. I'd rather combine unusual option activity with Ichimoku than anything else. CSIQ is runaway train. If you bought, okay, aggressive trader 1 buys the 30.75 and has a stop under the 27. You know, this is kind of similar. You can email support@keeneonthemarket.com. The class is December 11th. December 11th. Okay. If you bought the 9-period moving average, okay, you have your stop under the 26. Okay, this is not the greatest bar in the world here. I would be looking to see if it touched the 26 and got a bull bar. Okay. The thing about this, you only buy on the close of the bar. This is not a bar to close. You might have bought up here if you're aggressively want to get long a CSIQ. Okay. It might get to the 26, which will happen in double D, right? Or triple D. Okay. It bounced. I got under the 9, but then it bounced off the 26. Okay. So knowing this with these momentum stocks, right? Okay, it bounced off the 26. I would wait for CSIQ and maybe try to see if it can bounce off the 26. So buy CSIQ at 27.50, put your stop in at about 20 bucks, which is a long way away. Unusual option activity. I don't know how it works with toss. It sucks. I guess it sucks. Best Buy. I'm long Best Buy. How does Best Buy look? It should resume trend. Okay. Got into the cloud. Should resume trend. So under the cloud is 36. I would bet even money for any dollar amount gets back to 44 before 36. If you leave the country on December 11th, that is fine. You will get the recording. Okay. So if you guys sign up, you will get the recording. Okay. You'll get the recording. No. They back-tested moving the Ichimoku Cloud to a 7.22 from a 9 and 26, and it's been proven that 9 and 26 works better. Okay, so they have back-tested it and thought about that, but 9 and 26 works better. Okay, potash. I was talking about potash in my room, and I said that potash will probably resume trend here. I would not be looking for long. If aggressively, I could short potash here at 31, stop at 32.5. I would be flat to short potash. I would not enter long here. Okay. Look at that gap down on the Russian mafia thing. So right now it's a no touch. Unusual option activity, unfortunately, it does work with currency ETFs. It works with currency ETFs. Currency ETFs. NUS, I would buy a 9-period moving average, stop under the green. Okay, so this is easy, guys. You buy at 118, you have your stop under 112. Okay, thinking that if it does pull back, it won't get under the longer term period moving average. Okay, so wait till it pull back to the 926. If you guys cannot get into the course, you can call us at CRM. CRM, if you really like CRM, you could buy the cloud. Okay, you could buy the cloud. 51.72. Okay, I would only be long CRM. Okay, I would not put anything short on. It's above the cloud. It's very neutral here. Same thing. We're touching the cloud here. Wait for a breakout above the cloud. Wait for a breakout above the cloud. Netflix, it's long or flat only. There's no short setups in Netflix, guys. I still think it gets back to 390. This is interesting to see the 9-period under the 26. The 9's under the 26. Okay. I still think Netflix will get back to 390. I'd only be long or flat. I'd be long or flat. So 2 more charts. Whoever writes the next 2 things, I'm going to go over, and then I have to rest the vocal cords. JP Morgan. Is Ichimoku 100% on Ninja, right? On Ninja. I'm pretty sure it is on Ninja. So JP Morgan, this is very similar to Bank of America. Okay, I wouldn't take anything. This is very, very neutral. S&P was hitting on 52-week highs, and this is so neutral. So JP Morgan's running up now. You could buy 55.50 with a stop, $1 stop, but I wouldn't want to be in JP Morgan. I would not want to be in JP Morgan. Yelp, I guess it's not on Ninja. I would call Ninja and yell at them. Yeah. Yelp on the daily chart, I would want to give it more than 1 day. It's technically a short setup here. The lagging indicator is still above the cloud, so that's not that great. See? You can download it from the Ninja forum. So Yelp is a short setup waiting to happen. I would give it more than 1 day. The short setup waiting to happen. The Nugget's only a short. All right, thanks, guys. Those are all the charts I'm going to look at. I'm going to leave this up for a couple more minutes here. 6 strategies using the Ichimoku Cloud. You'll learn how to use the cloud for stock, options, futures, Forex. You'll identify the best cloud setups for profitable trading. If you're a day trader, pullback trader, aggressive trader, swing trader, I could go on forever about what kind of trader you are, what you want to trade. Also, if you sign up today, you will get the unusual option activity workshop. Okay. Oh, you can get an MT4 too. So you'll get the unusual option activity workshop as well for free. It's 8 hours of recording how to learn unusual option activity, how to institute it into your trading plan. Okay. Make sure you guys sign up. optionsonthefloor.com/pub. I didn't say this earlier. I probably should have. $97. If you guys take the course and you do not think it's worth your $97, I personally refund you the money. I do not care about that. So if you guys take the course and you don't think it was worth your money, out of 800 people last time, we had 1 refund. Okay. So if you take the course and say, hey, I didn't learn $97 worth, I will 100% personally give you your money back. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, Morgan. And I'll see you guys on the next webinar.